All right.
Let's go.
Let's do it. What's
What's
going
up,
on,
Voxie
everybody?
fam?
What up, fam?
All
Oh,
right, guys. So
nice.
let's get things rolling. Nadeem here. You know me as ChainBrainX, and we're super excited to have you all here today for our first ever Unity gameplay leak event. Today we are joined by Brad, the Leak King, and our favorite Voxie's ambassador, Zueljin. So for today's agenda, guys, we're going to start off by talking about Unity, what we're excited about, and we're going to touch a bit on the new reward system, the overall roadmap, and then we're going to hop into some actual Voxie Tactics gameplay. So we also
Unity
have an
gameplay
awesome surprise.
from the
Oh, hell yeah.
Unity engine. Yeah.
Absolutely. We have an awesome surprise for everyone as well towards the end of the stream, exclusively for attendees. So make sure to stick around until the end. So let's get right into it. How are you guys doing today?
Not bad, dude. Not bad, Nadine. What's up, Zueljin? I'm
What
excited
I,
today. I'm gonna try to
I'm
get
excited
fired.
too.
I'm trying to
I
get. Oh, go ahead.
don't get fired. Don't get fired because Nadeem or me can't do your job. You're taking the brunt of the responsibility today. I'm excited because I have no idea what to expect. I'm just like y'all in the audience. He didn't leak anything to me yet. I got a splash screen when he was updating the Twitch profile banner, but that's it. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. But like not knowing anything about it so far, what do you feel you're most excited about seeing in Unity?
I want to see a comet.
This is more for Zueljin for sure.
I
Go
want to
ahead,
see
yeah.
a comet. I want to see I want to see a comet explode a whole team. I just want to see the fireworks.
We will make sure that happens today.
Good. You doing a game today, right?
I'm doing a game. Yeah.
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 Can
I'm
you
doing a
use a
few
black
games.
mage? I want to see the black mage. I want to see the black mage.
We got it set up to where I'm playing against a black mage. I think the
Okay, good.
teams. I'm playing against Undead. I'm playing against some cool some. You're gonna be
All right.
excited about what we got set up today.
All right.
Hopefully I win. I'm playing against Riled Up. He's the other game design team member, so he's pretty good as well. But we'll see. But what else are you excited about, Ben? Are you excited about I know the graphics, right? The graphics, the VFX. We've leaked a little bit of that.
Yeah, we got a lot of screenshots on that. I'm mostly excited about the performance stuff. I'm mostly excited about stuff that isn't gonna happen right away, but for the things that are happening right away, like in general, I'm just very, very excited to see how the performance and the graphics and the animations are. The game modes are what really, really gets me going, and I know they're not ready yet or whatever, but you might tease a little bit of some of that today, you said. So he shut me down a lot, chat. Like I asked a lot of questions. He was like, and some things he would start to volunteer information. I was like, wait. I don't want to be just hold on. If you want me to be surprised on the damn stream, don't surprise me now. Just wait.
Try not to leak everything, but
Right.
I think I might leak everything today. I might do it. I might just go ahead and do it.
Just let it all out, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm super excited. I'm excited about the gameplay updates that we have. I'm excited about some of the changes that we've made to gameplay and the mechanics. I'm excited about the new reward system is so good. I feel like it's going to be amazing to the players.
Are we gonna see that in today's lineup? Like, or are we gonna see a practical example of how that's gonna work? If you win or lose?
I don't think so, since we are yes, you'll see a practical example of how the bounties work. If I win or lose, hopefully I win. But if I do lose, you will see a practical about and I kill at least one of his Voxies. You'll see it.
Good.
I don't think I'm a very high elo because we're playing with dev accounts and stuff like that on the dev server.
Right.
So I don't think that the ranking rewards will reflect. I won't get as many voxels as I would were I at the top.
If you were ranked up already,
right? Because people at the top ranks are going to get a lot more, I guess, than they're getting right now.
Right.
At their current ranks.
So like sort of touching onto that, Brad, can you tell us a little bit from what you know about the reward system and how you feel the Voxie bounty and the rank rewards are going to affect? So you just touched on it. You said like higher ranks is going to get way more.
Right. Yeah. If you're playing, the reason, and shout out Hippolyte, our economy guy, coming in, shaking up the whole scene. the rank reward system will make people want to finish games and will want to rank up. They will care more about their elo. People will not want to smurf. They won't want to go to the very lower ranks because you'll get fewer rewards down there. You're basically nerfing your own rewards if you nerf your elo. So they'll want to get as high elo as possible, which means that the ROI on consumables will actually be a good ROI if you use consumables in battle at the higher ranks, because you're going to be getting enough voxel to cover your consumable usage and some. I also like the bounty rewards. It makes people want to finish games. If you don't finish game, your elo is going to go down. But if you do finish game and it's a 1v1 at the very end and you just barely lose, you're still getting enough bounty to make everything worth it. So to me, like, the whole system that we have set up that we're going to release with Unity is going to upgrade the gameplay, and it's going to really change the way people play the game.
Yeah, touching on that, I see a lot of people, one of the things that frustrated them was that when you match up against somebody who's way more powerful than you get discouraged and then you end up quitting. But right now, the Voxie bounties, you have incentive to try to kill one of those higher level dudes, and then you get way more rewards because he's more higher level than you are. Is that accurate?
I think that, and I could be wrong here, I know Hippo's maybe in the chat, but I think that regardless of who you are playing, you're going to get a set amount of rewards regardless of their rank. So if you're playing someone who's a way higher rank, and you kill 2 of their people, now they're going to lose the rewards there as well. Like, they'll lose a bit of their rewards if they win, but you won't get extra rewards just because they're a higher rank. Now, if you beat them, your elo will go up a lot more because they're a higher rank, right? So that's good. And then once your elo goes up, you might jump like a tier, and now you're getting more rewards for it.
So okay. I have a quick question. What happens? How is death defined? Like, when you kill, how is a bounty credited? Is it for gravestone? Because, people are going to use priest and undead and just res. Yes. Like, can you kill somebody 5 times to get 5 bounties?
If that person is KO'd at the
That's
end
a great
of the battle,
question.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking as a gamer,
That, and it does make sense. So if you're KO'd or a gravestone at the end of the battle, that counts as a bounty, right? Whoever, it's like you're taken basically out of the churn queue when you're KO'd.
Got you. So
if I KO, even if they haven't rotted all the way to gravestones yet, if I KO 2 of your guys, that's 2 bounties.
Gotcha.
That I can take in.
Cool. Very cool.
I think it's gonna be
awesome.
I think it's gonna be amazing. I think the players are really gonna like it. Some of the I'm reading some of the comments here in the Twitch. Kiz. Is that? That's Yee, I believe.
Yee?
Yee. Yeah, Yee. Consumables are at a fixed rate. We do know that consumables are at a fixed rate. I think that Hippo is going to address the consumables being at a fixed rate. I'm not sure. I talked to him about it yesterday, though. Stop putting RNG and everything. I agree, but also disagree. I think less RNG makes the game more of a sure thing, right? That's why people are quitting if they see like someone that they don't think that they can beat, right? But with RNG, they have a chance to beat them. So
yeah,
that's I think RNG plays. I don't want a lot of RNG. I don't want to be just you're rolling the dice every game, but a little bit of RNG makes things fun.
Yeah, you do. You want to statistically be able to do certain things and accomplish certain things. But if you know that there's more than a probable chance to get a stun off, that would like completely change the game. Like, for instance, you could make a risky move grouping your Voxies together for a group heal. If the team has a black mage and is about to nuke, if they were 100% chance, you would never do that. That would just never be a maneuver. But if you're trying to save yourself and potentially go for a win, and instead of just mediocrity, and you want to make a risky play like that, RNG allows you to do that. If it wouldn't exist, nobody would ever do that. So healing would just be like, well, nobody's going to heal. What's a group heal? You have to get people together,
Exactly. Yeah. Being within AoE range is always risky, right?
Correct.
You want to do it to get healed, but you have to like check out the turn order and make sure that you're not gonna be susceptible to those AoEs because they're devastating, man. Comet?
Yeah. Dude,
Oof.
sleep. The
Oh,
board sleep. The board sleep is horrible.
AoE confused from the red robot is devastating. I'm gonna say it right now. It might be nerfed when it comes out in when Unity comes out on the 29th, because in testing it's just so devastating. If you get all three of you guys confused at once, oh man.
Well, confusion is changing, right? It's not just random no more. It's kind of like it's much more negative than it used to be, right?
We did fix confused. So confused does you do have a chance to like hit your own teammates.
Yes.
You have a chance to hit the enemy. You have a chance to just defend. You have it's exactly what confused should be.
Will they have a quaff your potions that you bought for no reason? Because that would be devastating. Just thinking of drinking full heals when he's already on full health. No, you sucker! You taking my money.
No, we made sure that you can't use consumables during fear or during
or once in a battle pet abilities. Like, you son. Why'd you use the reindeer on my 5 movement zombie already? Why?
That would
just
be hilarious.
Stop the stupidity.
Honestly, we might actually add that in there. We're gonna add special abilities in there for sure.
Gosh.
That's gonna be fun. I feel like the games are gonna be a lot more suspenseful, a lot more fun now. It's gonna be great. Should we? I think we got to touch on. Should I bring these up on the browser?
If you can, Brad, if you can bring up the roadmap, that'd be awesome. Just wanted to sort of comment. So like we talked a little bit about Unity, what we're excited about. We talked a little bit about the reward system, what we're excited about, as well as the gameplay. So I was thinking we could also now touch on the bigger picture, which is the roadmap and what's been done, and then what is gonna be done for scheduled for this year. So we all know that Unity is launching on the 29th of this month. So we're super excited for that. We have another event for that day. And then obviously accompanying Unity is going to be a bunch of graphics enhancements, gameplay enhancements. People are going to take a look at what that looks like today. So we're super excited to show off that gameplay. And see Zueljin's reaction as well, because he hasn't seen anything yet. So that's going to be really exciting. But when you look at the bigger roadmap, you can tell there's going to be a lot of accessibility enhancements as well. So we're aiming for mobile, we're aiming for Mac. I'm pretty excited. I think there's a lot of big moves happening this year for Voxie Tactics. And if you guys have any comments on the roadmap, do you guys feel is there something you're most excited about for the roadmap?
Personally, game modes, like I said before, and some of the new abilities are going to be great. Seeing all that, like having a necromancer actually function is just going to be amazing. And freaking mobile, I'm going to say it for the people in the back. I don't need it, but I know like a lot of the people in my daily life that I've recommended to check out Voxies, I was like, I'll rent you a team for free, man. Just try it. They're like, oh, you can't play it on mobile? Like, no, not yet, but it's coming. There's a lot of people out there that just cannot wait for that. And we're gonna have new people to face, new noobs to break. Fight against
noobs to break.
It'll be great, man.
No chill soldier, man.
It'll be like the old days when people didn't know how to play. Yeah, come play with us. Give me your voxel, sucker.
Oh man.
Awesome stuff, guys.
Honestly, I'm excited about the same things. I cannot wait until we fix Necro to be an actual Necro, and work like have such a synergy with the undead classes as well.
Yeah.
I can't wait till multi-classing. I can't wait till the new game modes. The new game modes that we have in store. I don't want to leak everything, but I will.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It was leaking.
The rare arena is coming pretty soon, and maybe first in the new game modes. The rare arena is going to be. It's going to be great. It's going to have an entirely new meta for the game. It's going to make rare stuff more valuable. People who have been burning all their rare stuff are going to be like, okay, like let me try to pick out the best stuff to build a team with all rare gear. and I think it's going to provide a better on ramp for newer players as well.
Mhm.
Because you don't have to have like a fully legendary team to be in the top ranks of a rare. You just have to be able to play. So it's going to level the playing field a lot. I'm really excited about that.
So is that going to be based on gear score, which you talked about a little bit earlier in passing, or is that going to be actual item rarity?
Item rarity. So
Okay.
anything that is in the rare item rarity will be playable, and
Got you.
certain special items, but not all of them.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Like board helmets.
Kind of like board helmets, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Board helmets. Shout out
Nice.
board helmets. The one of the only all helmet like items in the game.
Those are good helmets, man. A lot of people don't like them because they don't have mana, but I always liked them because mages could wear them, you know, when they're not as, you know. Now that you can rent pretty much anything for cheap, it's a little bit, it's not as valuable as they used to be. But I remember when you saw a board helmet for 300 voxel on the market, you stole it as fast as possible because they were very, very good to have. You know, I remember monsters just wore them all day before they had good hats.
I'm being okay. Hold on. I wasn't looking at the people, the devs and stuff that were telling me things. So definitely some of the cooler things that are coming out with Unity is the fact that we have more control in updating gameplay, and we can expand all of the status effects and the mechanics of the game. We can put tile effects in the game. We can have a lot of stuff that we wanted to have, like summoning and stuff for Necros that we didn't have before. Also, Hippo reminded me that rare and lower items will be. So any of your
commons,
common or
uncommons,
uncommon that you have that are
virtual items,
those will be playable as well in the
good
game mode.
Because I got like 97 sets of splint mail.
I think that once we have expanded our platform to the Mac's coming really easily and mobile and stuff like that, and we'll have a lot of newer players that will be able to utilize stuff like the virtual items in the
good.
So
very good.
I'm excited about that.
Well, guys, this is all super awesome. I think people in the comments are already asking us to get the gameplay stuff going. So, Brad, why don't we start with the matchmaking and start with the really good stuff? Unless you guys want to cover anything else with the roadmap, if you have any other comments with the reward system, let's move on to the gameplay section.
Let's do it, bro.
Let me
switch the screen over here and
look how pretty.
Woo! Look at that, guys. Look at that.
I don't know about y'all, but I think that white mage is about to get beat up. You don't put your white mage that close to a war. Are you crazy?
So the first leak you guys see here is obviously the start menu graphics, which look pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah. The start menu, the main menu. We have a changed backsplash. I don't know if you guys noticed any little other leaks, but hold on, we have the debug mode up. So this is still the dev mode. I think I might have gotten into the wrong version of the game.
SpaghettiOs. When are the new status effects coming? Is that now? Is that now at a release?
Certain status effects will change. Certain elements will have different status effects.
Okay.
Hold on, let me start something else real quick.
Like holy and wind.
Well,
holy maybe not, because silence ain't bad.
I might leak all of those. I might leak every single.
Okay, good. Good.
I might have to.
I hope wind's something just ridiculous. You know what I think about when I think of wind? I think of Veilfor from Final Fantasy with the wing clap attack. It was one of the summons that old girl had, but when he'd hit, it would actually give him haste, but it was cumulative. So every time he would hit you with a wing attack, his Q would go up. So after a little while, he was like consecutive, like 3 or 4 attacks before the next person moved. It was crazy.
That's like compounding interest there.
Yes.
That's a powerful force.
Yeah.
And haste, man. Haste and movement speed are so important to the game.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen again. let's get this going again. So as you can see, this is what we're leaking. We're leaking a little bit right now. We're leaking some cool backslash. We're leaking some cool new graphics. Go into multiplayer. I don't want to leak the leaderboards yet. I want to show you guys some stuff once we actually get a battle going. A few UI changes, a few stat changes to every single Voxie in every single class.
Somebody, Ready for Poker thinks we should buff Monster.
Buff Monster.
Bro,
Monster
are
isn't
you
a class. It's undead.
Oh, look, you see, he's schooling you on that. Look, they strong, bro. They already strong. I remember I once suggested that Pirate was strong, and the team looked at me all and was like, "Wait, you want us to nerf Pirate?" I was like, "No, I didn't say that."
No. Hold on, let me make
I would
sure
think Monster. I mean, Undead is probably I think the third most powerful class.
And it's one of the most abundant classes in the game.
Yeah.
Squire and Undead are some of the most abundant classes. So we didn't make them not powerful, right?
Right.
We made them pretty powerful so that the common Voxies that are out there wouldn't be useless.
Right.
Like the community loves to say. All right, so we got one going.
We got a battle.
We got a debug menu up for this because we're in dev mode, but I just wanted to show you guys the new graphics and stuff here. We got a few. These aren't like errors that are happening. It's just stuff on the console on the back end, so letting me know what's happening here. I'll pick the godly Voxie. I'll line up in a very terrible way, which is right in front in AOE range.
Why? You asking for a comment?
Maybe we'll see. Ryle could play. He's playing on the dev account here. Let's see. I'm playing against, and it's the hover over. So you're gonna see right here, this ninja has 191 dexterity, but why is its intelligence and strength so low? It's because now, oh, is he invisible? That looks pretty cool. Because now the Voxies have a 40 cap base of the offhand or of the secondary stats. Only their primary stat starts at 100. So your secondary stats are going to mean more in the future, and you don't get as many of them with your starting class, right?
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
that's some important stuff.
That's currently not in effect yet, though, correct? Like the stat changes are, but the effect of the stat changes aren't implemented yet.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that walking animation. Boy, you saw that bard just strutting? I think it's a bard, the one with just a hat.
We have a white mage, a ninja, and a black mage. So as you can see, the UI has changed a little bit. Let me not run out of time here before I get down here. I'm going here with a necromancer. I wouldn't be able to target this guy because he's invisible. I just put myself in a bad situation, but I do want to hit this guy with a death and get him doomed first.
Let's see that.
You can reorient here, and you can reorient as many times as you want. This is a small change to gameplay.
Awesome.
We have a reorient button, in turn button. It doesn't automatically end your turn so that you can reorient as many times as you would like.
Brad, we're getting a comment in here. Can we go to the full screen gameplay? We'll remove our heads and then get the full screen going for the gameplay.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. So
can you change the camera angles a bit too,
yeah.
Brad? Yeah, I'd just like to see the way the yeah.
I think I'm gonna defend. Here's a different change that we've made. Defend now causes a 15% hit chance reduction. So
hit chance? Okay.
Yeah, so otherwise like defend didn't do much before. Now when you defend, it's very hard to hit you. So I hit him with an AoE because I used pocket sand to hit both these guys.
Right.
So I was able to hit his invisible character. Just spin. This is why we're getting the console coming up, but I do like the
nice
the shine on these. You see how like it kind of shines?
Yeah.
Like the light sources and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love the new graphics. They're so amazing.
I like the little pet Bob that's happening with the baby dragon.
Chris is gonna do Comet, I think now. So here we go.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, he Harry Pottered it.
Woo!
Oh God, dude.
there's the RNG there,
That's
right?
so
That was
good.
it was a 3 hit, but you missed twice. So still pretty devastating.
You saw him do the what's the word that Harry Potter says all the time?
Expecto
That's not
Patronum.
Wingardium Leviosa, man.
Yeah,
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's
I think it's Expecto Patronum.
Yeah.
exactly.
Expect that to get Burnham. That's the
Disarm this.
That was a big old comet
ninja.
too, man. Yeah,
over here.
dude, the particle effects are good.
I love the particle effects, honestly. So we're gonna do what the ninja does, and that's backstab. Oh, that's a big hit right there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You get a
damn.
legendary katana, you can do some damage with the ninja. As you can see, the right here, number 2023 is knocked out, and he's got the grayed out in the
Gotcha.
turn order. We leave him
So
in the
that's
turn order.
bounty.
Right. So yeah, that would be a bounty.
Yeah.
So long as I don't res them.
Gotcha.
And we keep those in the turn order for strategic reasons, so that if you do res them, you'll know when they'll come back.
Gotcha.
I don't have enough to res him, so he's going to turn into a.
I love the big old numbers, by the way. Like the damage numbers and and all of it is really, really good.
Oof, he's out. Okay. Wow. White mage doing
Clans.
doing all the work. I'm gonna disarm this guy again, just to be annoying. Move over here. I'm sure when I get close to dead, I'm gonna use my bone dragon to cast re-raise on myself. So you see that just procced, or it didn't proc, but it just showed that status effect to show that that's why they skipped my turn, is because I was frozen. I believe we'll have probably a different frozen VFX by the time MVP comes.
Can you hover over a given Voxie to see their status effects yet?
Not the status effects yet. The status effects only come on the top of the Voxie's head for now.
Gotcha.
But that is a good UI change that we do want to make. So we're going to be working on post initial Unity drop. We're going to be working on UI improvements as well as bug fixes and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
First,
I like how the resistances show up in all of the bars now too.
Chris, Ryle just accidentally cleansed me.
Oh, Brad, we have a question here. We have the question from the community, guys, and this is coming in from Blue Sound. He's asking, what are the two white bars on the ninja?
Those are proc counters, so that's the proc counter for the ninja. Once he hits that third one, I'll show you when it's his turn.
It's going to trigger the proc for his weapon, his given element or whatever. So if he's using a lightning weapon, for instance, and he hits the third proc, it's going to proc the lightning effect.
Yep, and he happens to be holding a dark weapon, so that procs fear.
It's going to proc fear. Mm-hmm.
So your black mage goes. You used a potion, I believe, because you have full mana, so that's great. Ninja, white mage. I'm gonna kill your white mage before you inevitably kill me, unless I can come back. We'll see. We'll see. I really like the frozen water here. I really like the just different like constantly hitting me with those. All right.
That was a really big hit for having full. Is that full ash?
Full ash armor. Yep.
Yeah, that was still a really big hit, dude.
God.
Taking 77. That's huge.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast re-raise on myself, and I'm going to.
That was a nice little effect.
This way. I'm gonna try to do as much damage as I can. Oh, so close. Oh,
Yeah, that was very, very close.
so I still have one consumable each with these guys. If he doesn't kill both of them, or either one of them this turn, I'll have both of them for the next round. But he's got 3 chances, so he might do it. Especially if this Black Mage casts Comet, then it's over.
Yeah.
I've only got 44. He probably, if he's smart, won't cast Comet. He'll cast something with a higher hit chance. Oh, he wanted to try to CC.
He wanted to try to freeze you, yeah.
Yeah, but he couldn't. That is important. Nice.
What weapon is the warrior using right now?
Let's see. Oh, the knight is using a Dodao of Darkness. 19. I'm gonna go ahead and play it fast and loose.
It's just like the splash screen when the white mage is trying to attack the warrior. See what happened? 27 damage. Boy, what are you doing? Uh-oh.
I love the re-raise. The re-raise
yeah, that
good,
was
right?
cool. Yeah.
That's some Exorcist stuff
Yeah,
going on.
that's kind of Beetlejuice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Full HP potions are devastating.
Yeah. Especially on somebody with a two-hander.
This is why I disarm. And this is why Knight Disarm is so good, is because oh lord. He might take me out before I get to proc fear on his guy. Oh, he's got a white mage. He doesn't have enough for smite. I have 20 health left. I'm not sure what he has in that hand. If it's a wand.
Yeah, he didn't drink a mana potion yet though, right?
That's a wand.
Oh yeah, he can.
He's gonna be able to hit me. Oh, he's drinking a mana potion.
Uh-huh. I knew it. Full mana.
Oh lord.
Brad, when we wrap up this game, is it possible to hop onto the yellow map? I think some people are excited to see the other
desert
environments.
map. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They come randomly, but we will quit.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I love the desert one as well, Zueljin.
I'm the biggest fan of the forest stuff. I just like the greenery. The first time I saw the game and I was like, oh, it kind of looks like Minecraft. It just has that nostalgic effect for me.
For sure. I love the how reflective the tiles are with the lighting in Unity. It's only going to get better. Our graphics are only going to get better. 2 ninjas, ninja versus ninja. Oh, you're gonna take out my knight. I know it.
Ninja armor is earth, yeah?
Oh, one more.
Oh, that dying animation. He took forever to go down.
Sorry, guys. Oof. Choked on my coffee here.
Everybody's sick on this stream except Nadine, man. Nadine's the only healthy one. Me and Brad got diseases.
Now it's 1v1.
But he's at full health, but you have full proc. Yeah. So
it's getting down to the wire here.
That poor little reindeer. He's trying to figure out what happened. Oh, he said, come to me.
I can hit you from here, or I can hit you with this. Hit you with this.
Pocket sand!
Feared as well.
Fear.
So now he'll have to run. I'll get another turn. Do I have enough movement speed to get to him? No.
Damn, it's down to the wire, guys.
See, he knew that. That's why he...
I'm going to pocket sand him, though, this time. So that
pocket sand!
He might be blind and miss me next time. Yes, okay.
Pocket sand. Them some big sand granules, bruh.
Someone's asking why there isn't a timer in the game. There isn't a timer in this version of the dev. It will
It's the
be in
dev
the
kit.
actual game. So
Yeah.
we will have a timer for sure. He's gonna proc on me. I'm not sure what he has. Is it a Jadao or is it a Tinchi of Darkness?
There is a timer at the top left, guys. You can see the timer.
Yeah, it's just not like a game timer right now.
Right. It's just a turn timer.
Will that be available, Brad? The timer, like when it's out of dev?
Yes. Yeah, you'll have
Okay.
a timer for each match. So you'll have a max time battle. Oh,
Awesome.
he procced, and it was Fear. He's gonna get me. But then we'll be able to see the bounty, right? So someone's asking, are we going to be forced to play against compositions that are way stronger than ours? Maybe. Maybe if you see a composition or someone's got the meta and you queue up with them, they might be way stronger than you. That does happen, right? This is a PvP game. The cool thing about the new battle system is, and the new reward system is, you can make them pay. You can take out 1 or 2 of their Voxies. It deducts rewards from them and gives those rewards, not specifically that amount that you're deducting, but it does give rewards to you as well. So I think that's what's cool about the new system. Oh. So as you can see, I got 0.63 voxel.
Yeah,
Let's
take a look
bounty.
at this.
That's the bounty, but even though I lost, I got voxel for losing.
Right.
This is probably not exactly what the system is going to give you. This is like at the starting, or I'm not sure what rank we're in right now. So this doesn't reflect what you'll actually win, basically, but it's way better than you would have gotten otherwise, right?
Yeah. So your rarity of your Voxies and your rank has to do with how much you get for bounties as well as a win.
Exactly.
Correct. So even if you're high rank and you have a very rare team, it's still going to benefit you to kill a couple of their Voxies big time, even if you lose. Right.
Yes. Yeah, and it's going to benefit them to protect those Voxies so that they don't lose or get deducted rewards from, the Voxies that they lose. So it really just changes the dynamic of the game to make it a lot more valuable to play the game instead of just trying to quit and queue up with someone that you're going to smash. Right. So okay, Nadim, I have a question. Let's go back. I have a question. So we can do another game. But did you want to show people? I kind of want to leak the party roster.
Oh yeah, okay.
Let's
do the party roster. We're very excited. Brad's been very excited about leaking this, so I cannot deny him this opportunity. So let's fucking do it, guys. let's leak the party roster.
All right. Here we go. New party roster scene looks a lot better than our old party roster scene. We have a lot more information shown. As you can see, we can see all of the elemental resistances. We have that on display. Now you're able to see each ability by class, what the ability, how much mana, what the ability does in the description. You can equip various pets from the party roster.
Do you have any silly looking things that you could put on him?
Silly? Well, he's wearing a raincoat right now.
That is pretty silly, and galoshes.
So, Brad, do you mind also going full screen on the party roster as well?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Thank you, man.
Let's pull it up. Okay. So yeah, this is the party roster. We'll see. We'll get the godly out here. Hold some flowers in his other hand.
The ash sword looks really, really good right here.
You can choose your pet.
Oh.
Vampire bat.
Now he looks like some gothic version of Antonio Banderas.
You can also manage your consumables from here as well. You can see the quantity and stuff like that. So that's really good. You couldn't do that otherwise.
Yeah.
So I like that we can at least do that now.
It's good.
I think it's a way better party roster, or it's at least a way better for gameplay than our other legacy party roster.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't want to actually put it on the Blade of Loads. It's very high damage. Yeah.
And now it looks like it should look.
What else?
Look at that little hand he's holding.
That's a Hamza. That's
Now, no, he's creepy with that thing. And the wand looks like a shank. Looks like he just chiseled down a toothbrush in prison, ready to stab somebody.
It is a little bone wand of the cyclone. We'll use that bone wand of the cyclone next time.
Whose femur did you steal, man?
I look at his little nose poking through the helmet.
Dog nose, got you.
He's going crazy. So, let's see. Undead. Everything's looking really cool. I feel like in this party roster, things so.
I love the background of it. The lighting, the fade, it just looks incredible.
Also, I mean, no matter how many Voxies you have, and we've tested this we tested this on the wallet that holds all the rentals. Okay, so it's got thousands of Voxies in it.
Wow.
It will load as many Voxies as you have. So there's no limitation anymore. When people have tons of Voxies, where are my Doges? I've got my Doges rented out. When people have tons of Voxies, they can see and manage all of their Voxies, all of their equipment from the client, which is a super huge upgrade for
that is awesome.
Those of us that have tons of Voxies. Shout out all of the whales who have tons of Voxies.
I love how the giraffe is listening to hip hop.
Giraffe.
He's just bobbing, bro.
I can't wait until all of the new pet stuff comes out. I don't want to leak too much about that, but giraffes are going to be a big part of that. Because giraffes they're huge, right? They're the last 500. You got a giraffe. Like giraffes are going to be a big part of what's going to happen.
I bought mine a long time ago for like 0.05.
Yo, Brad, people are asking, what was that pet earlier? It looks like a worm.
Which
like a sandworm.
A sandworm?
The one from earlier. I don't know. It looked funny. Someone was lolling about. I was like, what's that?
What is it? Hold on. Let me
that one.
No, yeah, that's a giraffe.
This is the giraffe.
Oh, that's a
giraffe.
This is the giraffe pet. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, he got a gimp neck, bro. Don't make him feel like that.
It's a mini giraffe.
Yeah. It's like a little Michael Jackson version of a pet, whatever.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
The dragon looks badass, or I guess it's the dragon.
Yeah. That's the bone dragon.
Yeah. Someone's asking about set buffs. There will be set bonuses. Yes, that's coming out post MVP or post Unity. We'll have set bonuses. No one knows the draft because no one uses it. It's an AoE.
So Kitty Cruzilla actually wants a sandworm pet, so I think everybody likes that suggestion now.
Yeah,
I'll let Gab know. Man. I'll have Gab work on the sandworm. It's not bad. It's not a bad idea.
Dude, especially with the Dune came out, guys.
Dune come out with a Dune seasonal patch.
Yeah,
ride the sandworms, Mwadi, all of it. Voice amplifier weapons,
damage and loot could kind of suck you back down into the sand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like that sandworm pet.
Lisan al-Gaib.
Allow us to burn pets. Allow us to burn pets. I get the sentiment, and yes, but we have to call it something other than we're going to put these pets to sleep, and we're going to have these other pets come. Like, we can't do that, right? So we'll frame it differently than you're burning pets. But I get what you're saying. You want to reduce the number of pet NFTs in a certain category. We are looking for we have plenty of solutions in the works for pet sinks and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. You will be able to figuratively burn pets, but no pets will be harmed in the process.
How about the opposite, breeding pets?
That is to be announced, but I can't leak that. But yes, basically.
Can we mix them too? Can we make a bat mate with the giraffe and have like a
pet combinations or having pets that have multiple special skills show up instead of just one special skill, stuff like that.
Like tiered pets,
more of a Digimon approach than a Pokemon approach. Because you evolve a Digimon, it can get it goes from like a little blob to like a person. It's weird.
Yeah.
So
reminds me of Spawn.
It's not going to be super straightforward, but pet eggs and stuff like that. It's going to be cool. So pets will be a big part of it.
Will they visually evolve too?
I would say yes. Like we'll have visual upgrades, big time.
Good.
Someone's asking, we don't have a crocodile pet, do we?
We do
Not yet.
Not
We
yet.
need one for Cajuns though, representing Cajun country. We need an alligator pet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
And you put that little burglar's hat on, you know, have a crocodile pet. That's not a knife. This is a knife. You pull out the bread knife.
I have an alligator with a Crocodile Dundee hat on. I like that.
Oh, that's even better.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the, you know, we're getting some cool stuff here. We're getting some cool graphics here, but let's go back and look and see if we can.
Desert map. Desert map.
Let's try it.
Desert map. I want to see it.
I like how the white mage's particle effect on this splash screen looks like blockchain.
Yeah,
That's really, really neat.
shout out to Brandon, the 2D artist. Like the 2D stuff that he makes, it's like voxelated. It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks very, very good.
I love it. And like honestly, we've been working like in the narrative team to have some illustrations and some of the stuff from the PvE side, from the storyline. So we'll have Easter eggs worked in here and stuff like that. We're gonna have Easter eggs dropping. We've probably already had a few Easter eggs as well that we just didn't tell you about.
Very cool.
Let me make sure that my partner's queuing up real quick.
Shout out to the boss for not firing Brad yet.
I'm about to go on a leak frenzy in this next game.
Even more so. Okay, good.
Even more so than before.
Damn.
Hey,
I don't think I've ever seen you leak this much in your life, Brad. What about you, Zueljin? Have you seen him leak this much before?
No, he's leaked a lot though. He was. I used to think Ben was irresponsible. Brad is really irresponsible.
Shout out, Ben. Shout out, Ben. He's a cool guy. I try not to be irresponsible, but you know.
Didn't you say there was something at the end of the stream? Wouldn't we get something in the Discord about people that stayed until the end of the stream?
Yes.
Can you leak anything about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're gonna do one more game, Brad, with the desert, and then right after that, I can get into the big surprise. Yeah, the people want to see another game, so let's
sweet.
that up. Yeah. So yeah, guys, just for everybody in the community, we're queuing up for another game. We want to show you the desert map, which is one of our favorites, and after that, we have a big surprise for everyone.
I want to show you the desert map, but let's see if we get lucky enough to get the desert map.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
We got the.
Oh, please.
We got this.
This one's great too.
You want to play this one? We'll do this one. This is a good map.
What do you guys think? You guys in the chat, do you guys want to play on this map, or do you want to queue again for the desert map? Let us know in the chat.
I'm voting for giving the people what they want.
Forest on fire. Yeah. Is the land NFTs too? Not yet.
Ooh. What? Did he say yet?
No. The forest is looking cool. Let's do the forest. I want to. I'll show you guys. You can spin it around and see like how like the. There's still voxels,
so
but they're sharp. It's so sharp now.
The lighting is a little. It's like the gamma's turned up.
Yes. Yeah. Let's go here. I'm gonna go here with this guy. Bring him directly into danger. And immediately cast that rebound. Now, all of the weapons and armor have new descriptions as well. It's something that is new for Unity, so you won't ever see this is a rare chess piece or whatever.
Quite medium.
Yeah, this is quite. It's quite medium.
This is very light. It's quite medium.
Yeah, you're not gonna see that anymore. You're gonna see actual descriptions.
Nice.
For things, which will help the game.
Brad, can you comment on the graphics settings that you're using right now? Is it the highest? Is it not the highest?
Currently, this isn't even the highest graphic settings. For the stream, I have this on 1080p, but we support up to 4K or 8K or whatever your resolution is. It's very elastic with Unity.
Very nice.
So it'll look at your resolution and it'll support whatever you want in full screen.
Awesome.
Dude,
wow.
What is that? Those purple lines on that opposing character with the bat?
This guy. I think this is just the outline, and some of the clipping is coming through from the bat.
Oh, okay. Because like on his hair, Is that? I guess it's a necromancer mask, but I saw that squiggly and I was like, what kind of crochet emblem you got?
Yeah, and a purple. He's got the purple mohawk and the necromancer mask.
That's what it is, a mohawk. Ah, now you can see it from this side.
Yeah, it's the mohawk.
Yeah. The lighting is better from this angle too. Get the sun behind them trees.
Is that a skeleton? We buffed skeletons. What? That's right. We've buffed skeletons. The entire race got a buff for MVP. Skeletons have been buffed.
What they do now?
How'd you do it, baby Billy?
What they did?
Skeletons have been mega buffed, and here's why. I thought that. Don't you think that maybe the zombie re-raise that they have called Not Quite Dead, when you bring them to 0 HP, they come back with 10. I thought that was always a little bit more valuable than the bone toss.
Correct.
So we changed that, and now they also have that ability. So skeletons get both. Skeletons will have the ability to come back after they die, and they also additionally get the bone toss ability.
And they get healed from poison.
So
they actually stronger statistically than the zombies.
Yes, they're stronger than the zombies.
Wow.
Oh, this guy has a wind wand. He's got a wand that's going to proc a wind proc next turn. We might want to pay attention to that.
The knockback has changed.
We are no longer knocking back with wind. That is not the wind proc anymore.
Does it make them sneeze?
That would be
Does
hilarious.
it make them pass gas?
They just sit there and sneeze and lose turns because they have to sneeze so many times. Oh Lord.
Expecto Patronum.
So these graphics. He's hitting me with
baby.
That's that AoE. He's trying not to show the skeleton re-raise. He's trying to win. We're very competitive here at AGG. Especially internally. Internally, we are very competitive while testing the game.
Who's fighting you right now?
This is Riled Up. He's the other member of the game design team. We test the game all day long testing.
Sweet.
So it's very fun.
So he gets to comment people all day, every day. That's pretty good feeling.
Pretty much. Or it tests every single class. Sometimes the combinations aren't great, right? So you're testing like a white mage, a priest, and a bard all at the same time.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I'm gonna go behind you. No, I have Doom on. I have poison.
You got everything.
I'm gonna go ahead and disarm you, sir. Take that fire Jadao away from you.
Brad, do you have any news for druids? SAC is asking about that.
Druids have not been buffed this for MVP, but we are going to do a balance. We're going to do a balance update post launch. So we're going to look at all of the stuff that's happening and really kind of pivot from there.
We've been waiting 2 years for a druid upgrade. We got a stone bow, and there's like 6 in existence.
Druids are amazing. They can root you.
I love them. I've been trying to get a stone bow. Nobody wants to sell one to me.
Oh, that don't you love that when things are so rare that they become super valuable? Look at this guy. He's got a two-handed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit him and I'm gonna proc confuse with wind on him. Now he is confused.
Oh,
so wind now has a CC proc, and that CC proc it's a double-edged sword. Now, he has a chance to even hit me. He has a chance to hit his own player. He has a chance to hit nobody and just run off. He has a chance to do a lot of stuff during confusion. So we're going to see.
The most important thing, though, is does he have the ability? Does he have the ability to cleanse himself?
He doesn't have the ability to cleanse himself or heal. No. He can only do base attacks. He doesn't. He won't waste your mana.
Gotcha.
But it's pretty devastating to lose a turn and have the chance to hit your own teammates.
Correct. Losing a turn is already huge.
Oh, I love this. This is so badass, this attack.
Oh,
Brad, quick question. So people are asking in here, where is the Doom counter?
We have the Doom counter. It's going to come in the next versions of the game. It'll come out before the 29th, along with the battle counter. It's just something that we haven't added in this dev version.
Chat, y'all need to quit asking for stuff before they delay the launch again. Just just relax.
Yeah, push it back.
Be happy with what we got before y'all get a May release.
Oh no. No, we'll definitely. It's the 29th regardless. We'll push everything.
Yeah.
Even with no counter.
Chat's greedy, bro. Dang.
Oh man, he's just dooming me. So I didn't cleanse any of my guys. I do have re-raise with this guy, and I have.
You could be excused. You focusing on us and stuff and leaking.
I was trying to show you guys some leaks.
If I was leaking, I'd have trouble focusing too. I mean, it's.
See, skeletal re-raise. That's one of the leak. Wind confuse.
Yeah.
Defend has improved dramatically to where it actually helps you. It gives you like a 15% chance to dodge. Additionally,
very nice.
We've got all the UI improvements. There's clear mechanics for queues based on status effects. So basically, we fixed haste and slow and stuff like that, so those won't be confusing anymore. Those will work as intended. They won't be broken. You won't ever, unless someone casts Quicken on you, or you cast Quicken on yourself, basically, you won't ever be going twice in a row. Like if it's 1v1 and your opponent's feared, he's feared for one turn, then you're kind of going twice in a row, but not really.
Gotcha.
So haste won't ever cause you to do that. Let's see.
But Quicken will still.
Quicken will, yeah.
Yeah.
If you quicken yourself or an ally, they will have the next turn.
Right.
So I've silenced you, even though you have no mana. I'll run over here and try to kite you as much as I can. I still have re-raise. I'm still in this thing, guys. I can come back. What do you think, chat? Time Mage has haste back. I know a lot of people are asking, hey, are you gonna have all 6 abilities? When are we gonna like expand the skills and the abilities? Shortly after MVP, we'll be adding additional abilities for each class. We'll be expanding the abilities for the classes. So that's something we have in the plans. It's coming very soon. Undead has poison, heal, and revive. Draco sucks. Dracos can wear heavy armor. They have an AoE fire. We are reworking all of the status effects, not just wind. Wind is just the first thing that's getting reworked.
Fire's getting reworked.
Fire's getting reworked. Poison's getting reworked. We're reworking all of the status effects to make them equal in value, or more equal in value, so that there aren't any useless status effects just because they're outside of the meta. So the metas will expand. There will be competing metas, I'm sure. It will be almost like Dragonfest when everybody thought they knew the meta, and then there was another meta, right? And they were like, "Oh wait, we need bats."
It's a meta in a meta.
Right? Yeah.
Just theoretically, if burn still worked the same way, would damage be reduced with elemental resistances?
Ideally, yes. If
from the tick,
from the ticks from burn, we don't have that in yet, but ideally, yes. That's how that should work. As well as I'm just gonna defend here
because I always thought that was crazy. Like you took 12 damage from somebody's flame, but it burns you for 20 for 3 rounds after that. You're like, bro, that ain't even fair.
Yeah,
I bought all this armor and I can't even.
But it won't just be like so. Burn, new status effects like stone, frog, bleed,
stone,
charm. Right, yeah, stuff like that, right?
I like frog. I like the sound of frog.
It won't just be damage for ticks. It'll be like, damage plus, like hit chance reduction, movement reduction, damage bonus reduction, stuff like that, to where it'll make these a lot more useful. So as you can see, I killed none of his characters. He wiped the floor with me, and I didn't get any Voxie.
Thinking of your skill level and your exposure to this game for over time, you think you could be a little more competitive.
We're gonna get revenge. It's gonna happen. We'll get revenge.
We came here for entertainment, not a bloodbath, bro. Come on.
All right, let's do one last game and make sure it's the desert one, guys. What do you think?
Oh, okay. We'll play the desert map. Let me queue back up.
And Brad will win this time.
Yeah.
Brad, you better win this time, dude.
I'll try to win this time.
Somebody had your back though. They're saying it's hard to focus when you're busy leaking.
That's
correct.
True. That's true.
Correct.
And I know that the community wants my godly to be on rental, but I'm using him right now for the stream. So I'll rent him out after this, and then I'll pick it up before the next stream again, so that you guys have a chance to play with him.
Now I know what it feels like telling my scholars that they're gonna have to hold on while I make a video. Like, what do you mean? What are you gonna do with him? You never play. Yeah, but listen.
All right, cue
I
up.
play. I just don't play 75 games a day like y'all crazy people.
Okay, I'm gonna
No.
Here's what's gonna happen. We'll sit here for a little while while Chris and I
Y'all have
queue
y'all
up
set up.
until we can actually get the desert map.
Nadim, have you played a whole lot?
Yeah, I've played a bit. Not nearly as much as I would have liked to, but I've played a bit. I think I messed something up with my initial configuration, so I'm waiting for Unity on the 29th as well to really get more into it.
Gotcha.
Did Squire get fixed? Those 160 hits are just wild. I poke with Squire if they're dual wielding with a link weapon, will be strong. That's just like a specific meta. They aren't able to dual wield. What we are fixing post launch is dual wield. So right now, even when Unity launches, dual wield will work like it does in Legacy. Shortly after, we'll have a patch where you'll swing with each hand for dual wield. So it'll be a lot different than it is. You won't have warriors that are just smacking you with like 2 axes at once. They'll swing with 1 axe, and then they'll swing with their offhand, and their offhand will have different stats, different hit chances,
and different procs too.
Yeah, different.
So you'll be able to double proc.
You'll be able to double proc, but the procs
Wow.
for your left hand won't come as easily as the procs for your main hand.
So your offhand proc will be like 5 instead of 3 or something like that.
Exactly, it'll be different.
Will you be able to miss with one hand and not the other?
Yes.
Wow. So separate hit chances.
Separate hit chances, but also we'll be doing okay. We'll be doing different. We're going to be updating the weapon mechanics. So let's say a spear hits for 2. The spear's really the only thing with the specific weapon mechanic, right? You can hit 2 tiles. You can hit a little bit further than you could. Or like other range stuff is like range. But so like let's say daggers will have a specific proc for all daggers where they might have a chance to proc bleed. Well, you'll be bleeding just from using a dagger. You'll have an additional dot that has a chance to proc. Or
very cool.
Maybe for a 2-handed sword, you have exhaustion if you swing it more than 3 times. So
wow.
We're making the weapon classes a little bit more even, which will make the classes more even. Which will make the metas different, and the metas will evolve, and then we'll kind of pivot from there.
Will changing equipment always cost a turn?
See, that's a good question.
Because I know disarm should, because technically, or at least change your turn order some. I always thought that was a big deal because people with vast collections should have the flexibility, But right now, taking a turn off is very, very hard to do.
Yeah, it's honestly, how do you guys feel about consumables not consuming your entire turn? Maybe only half the turn, or being able to use a consumable outside of your action as a bonus action.
I always thought that would be good. Like just extra in general, just having certain actions not take up full turns in general, not knowing any stats behind that or how it works or whatever. But for instance, changing equipment, or something like that, being able to do that would be good.
Yeah, and but see, the chat's saying what I say basically is that it feels broken. It's kind of broken. It's more pay to win. So we kind of have to find a happy medium between being able to just devastate somebody with a 2-hander, take a full health potion, and kite them all on the same turn, right? It's like the action economy kind of has to be more balanced, but I think we'll find a happy medium.
Right.
Yeah, they're saying it's straight up pay to win.
No, I think consumables would be. I don't know about changing equipment though.
Yeah, I think changing equipment, it's just so devastating when you get unequipped, right? It sucks so bad.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. Maybe you should be able to equip and attack but not do a move action. Maybe you should take your move action or something like that, or maybe you can equip and move and not attack.
Well, equipping and moving, I think, would make more sense, because if you get disarmed, it's designed not to let you attack that round, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So it would. I think the disarm ability or the pickpocket ability would have to modify that by itself. Like, it would have to put some sort of modifier on being able to re-equip.
Yeah, I mean, and we have a lot of new. Oh man, me and Chris have queued up 6 times, and we're not getting this this map. Hold on.
This desert map.
I gotta queue up again. Some of the new stuff we're thinking about putting in, like mana regen into the game to where your mana will regen over time. We'll put in
troll races with health regen as a racial ability,
to where you'll have like basically spikes. If somebody hits you, they get hurt.
Oh, thorns would be awesome.
The thorns.
Yeah.
Mana drain, to where you can drain someone's mana, like you can leech their life.
Yeah.
Let me quit this game real quick and try to queue up one more time.
Are we ever going to have the old school ideas of like synergies between certain characters, like the squire and the knight working together specifically?
100%. And I think that that's really gonna, like, we'll show that and have that before multi-classing, but with the multi-classing system that we want to put in place, that's really gonna shine. Being able to have like a squire, a knight, and then they have also secondary classes that support each other as well.
Nice.
Think about like an undead necromancer. So you're already undead. You can heal yourself. Or like you're a human, yeah, right. You're a human necromancer. You have a passive there where you can just go undead. Say, oh, I've gotten poisoned. Now let me use my go undead. And now all of a sudden, now I'm getting healed. Now
yeah.
And no one will know you have those passives. It'll just be part of your build. You got the snow map again. Sorry, guys.
What about like using re-raise on an undead to get them doomed?
Something like that, right? I know that like people do want to like be able to like use revive just to kill an undead immediately, but like I think that's too OP.
Right.
It's way too OP. Is what a leak. Guys is giving damage buffs. Mage is giving mage damage buffs. Yes. Any passives like cannot be frozen? Yeah, definitely. Passives like cannot be rooted, cannot be frozen, cannot be feared, like courage and stuff like that. Basically, you'll have passives for reaction, like counters. So we'll have that will be like a passive slot where you can assign a specific passive to, or a passive to your reaction slot. So that means like, say someone's shooting an arrow at you, you grab them out of the sky. You don't get hit by them, right? Like 90% of the time or something like that. So we'll have a lot of different stuff for the classes that is going to make the game really, really complex and interesting, and it's going to just evolve the meta. And it'll make different stuff that you guys are holding right now valuable, right? Stuff that you have right now, like the teleporting tablet, like certain stuff that you have that says it gives you extra abilities. Like not very far past launch, those will work. Those will show up in your special abilities.
Like them red swords. How about them red swords? The old school legendary red swords. I forget the name of them now. Had like this ability in the oh man, without looking at OpenSea, I probably won't remember, but
the red swords.
It's that's probably some on the market right now. Let me check.
The dark sword?
No. It's let me see.
Uh-oh. The bone sword.
I'll tell you what it is.
Sword.
It's a fire sword. It's
Infernal
a legendary
one.
Yeah. Infernal Chaos had like something weird on it that let's see.
I'm dealing with a timeout because I quit early.
Oh, you're banned?
I just got just like a 1 minute timeout for quitting early, which will happen, guys. So don't quit early. Play the game.
Yeah, nobody's immune to the rules, y'all. My account got banned the other day because I created an account to make videos with, and it was called Voxie's Guide or something like that. And I logged in the next day and it was banned. I was like, rip. What happened? I put in a ticket just like everybody else. I'm not special. And they were like, yeah, that name sounds too close to, but you trying to spoof the system or something?
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to fool people, man.
Voxie's or AGG employees will never ask you for your password.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna queue up one more time, guys. I'm really trying to hit this desert map. We don't have the ability to choose the maps in dev yet. Any chance of making teleport use up your movement and not your action? That's a make a note of that. I'm gonna make a note of that. That's a good call there, Mr. Fledge. It should definitely use your movement and not your action. Your tickets don't get ignored. We definitely address all the tickets. You might get a auto response, however, if you were putting in a ban appeal or it's a bug we already know about. All right, starting again. Let's see if this is.
Will this be the one?
Map.
How many times did you try already? No?
6, 7, 8. No. We got the bridge
okay,
map. Let's just play
one more.
Yeah, we're just gonna play the bridge map.
And then I'll give everybody the big announcement afterwards.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun announcement. They're gonna be excited about that.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I qualified for it?
I'm sure.
Yeah, why not?
Sweet. I don't know what it is either, but I'm excited. I'll try something. I'll try to win something. I'll tell you what. If I win it, if I happen to win it on stream, if it's an actual thing, I'll give it to somebody on stream too. If it's a thing that y'all giving, if it's except for money, I'm not giving nobody money.
It's not.
It's a double giveaway.
It is a giveaway though.
Sweet.
Use the. I like the shiny. I think the shiny looks cool. But I was getting yelled at for putting the shiny up, so I won't.
I think it looks something like I used to change the effect all the time in Arc to do gameplay, which was currently, it was usually beautiful, but it was it lens flare or I forget exactly what it is. You know how some people just hate motion blur in games? Yes. Some people hate that glare too, that light glare. It's just, I don't know, it's one of those things that can affect your senses differently.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. But also like blue light. Like I don't like blue light filters. Give me all the blue light. I want all of it. You know?
Zueljin Stub is saying banned accounts don't qualify for the giveaway.
Oh,
bruh. No, I got my regular account. I'm a multi-accounter.
Stuff coming in.
Stuff calling me out.
You heard it there first. Multi-accounting.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and invis myself here. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna take my chances and just do a defend so that I can save mana and maybe be able to do 2 backstabs.
Oh, go ahead, Nathan.
Go ahead. I'm just saying, all of us here in the stream really hope you don't lose for the 3rd time in a row.
Oh God, please.
I was showing you guys different stuff.
Oh, it's 5-1. Brad will lose one more time.
I'll have to make a YouTube video about like the vengeance video. It's like, here's how I came back to won.
Yeah. It reminds me of me when I'm trying to get a decent shot. Like for a little while, I was trying to record different things. Like, I'm going to show you how much the white mage will heal. Well, not if they triple team me and one shot my white mage every damn time I play.
You gotta cast protection. You gotta cast protection with that white mage.
You sounded like Dave Chappelle when he goes on a rant for a second.
Yeah,
so funny.
Samson, get away from me! There's so many great scenes from that dude.
Such a good.
I don't want to say any bad words in this stream, but man, he's funny.
I love Chappelle.
Yeah.
Doomed. Get out of here. This way.
Is that a samurai?
I don't know. Let me check. It's a warrior with samurai gear. He's a sleeper. He's just trying to confuse me. Necro, warrior, white mage.
Crew Kitty Crewzilla is wagering 1 sandworm that you're gonna lose, Brad.
Oh, a sandworm. It's on now.
This is how low we've sunk.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man. I bet you anything that he's wearing the resist gear. Let's see. What do I have on? Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
go
can actually
80.
see their resistances on screen now?
Yeah, so he's got like 50
Ooh, earth
earth
resistance. Yeah,
resist.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
got spread out
Oh, I
resist
have been
there.
waiting for this so long. That's a leak in itself.
Right? Before you would just have to look at their gear and be
Yeah.
able to identify it, but now you
And
can
I have to
actually.
look at it in the library and stuff. Wait, what element is
Yeah,
that funny halo he's wearing? Gemini something?
exactly.
Especially if it's not a meta item, which I've seen a lot, because as owners, we just try to attach all kind of equipment to Voxies to add value, you know? Even it's like, well, I got this leftover thing in yeah. I'll add a sandworm to this guy and see if anybody rents it for 80. You know?
Yes. Honestly, they'll be able to make different metas and stuff like that and climb the leaderboards, and then we'll put out a patch and we'll balance some stuff, and everyone will hate me for a second, and then they'll love me again once they find the meta, you know?
Yeah.
Can I just kill this guy already?
Do it.
Please do it, Brad.
This white mage is doing work. Cleansing, healing.
That's what you get for not targeting the supports first, man.
It's true.
I always target the supports.
And he came in with a warrior, so now he's doing AoE damage. I'm just lined up bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead, though.
Let's go, Brad.
You know,
Nice.
What's great is, like, now, so long as he doesn't resurrect that guy, I get voxel. Regardless. Oh my god. Okay. Zueljin's right. Go for the support characters first.
Listen, man. It's just fun seeing the big damage numbers, honestly.
Yes.
Ain't nothing like two-handing a squishy character and just seeing, like, big triple digits come up. I'm sorry. Did I poke your board for 400? I'm sorry.
Get those new legendary link weapons, like those daggers or those.
They're strong, man.
So strong with eye poke.
Yeah.
It's just, you gotta. It's that meta.
Man.
You with that guy. I hope you guys like our new VFX. Pretty exciting.
I like them. The game feels a lot more alive. Like it looks a lot more fluid. Everything in general. It just looks like a much smoother. It looks polished.
I think,
you know,
that's something that Unity brings, right? It brings like that. Oh, I don't have the mana to do it, and I'm doomed. I'm gonna use a pot of purity on myself. Did it click?
I love how the potion just comes from the sky.
Found a bug. Didn't cleanse me. I'm pissed off now.
It's like the Hunger Games, getting the crowd's favor and them sending you something. Throw me a potion, mister, like it's Mardi Gras or something.
I need to be like Katniss and try to like catch fire. Here we go. Stay down.
See how the camera angles are just like, they're much more gradual and fluid. Like it's a big difference in seeing that, like when you zoom in for an attack. But before it felt so rigid, you know, it was like, we're doing this. Okay, it shifts to this, it shifts to this. And now it's kind of just one kind of fluid motion when it needs to zoom in or change angle.
100%. Yeah. And that's what Unity does, as well as like it increases our dev cycle dramatically to where we're going to be able to get patches out and we're going to be able to get updates out so much more quickly than we were before.
Very cool.
I'm not. See, the guy that taunted me is dead, so I'm gonna.
You can't do nothing. You can just defend, which now gives you a buff to defense.
Right. Well, yeah, to hit chance. So you have a chance to block or dodge.
Correct.
Brad, do you have visibility on the spectator mode in the future?
It is something that's planned for the future, as well as like private battles, so where you can just go and battle your friends 1v1 without any kind of rewards, but it's like, you know, just for bragging rights, like I'm better than you, let's top in. Those game modes are in the works, along with the rare arena, along with some game modes that they would absolutely hate if I leaked, but that are the most exciting stuff that's coming up, in my opinion. So the stuff I can't tell you is some of the most exciting stuff that I'm really looking forward to. Shout out Hippolyte for knowing that I'm a degen and knowing exactly what I wanted in a game mode. Yeah, he's invisible. I'd have to hit him with an AoE there. Did I already use? I didn't. I'll come over here.
I love how some of the wand effects kind of look like, you know how the gangsters turn their gun sideways to shoot?
Yeah.
It looks like the dude with the purple mohawk just did BAM! It looked like he just tilted his hand to the side. Oh, nice.
Came back.
Again.
Forgot about that.
Come on,
Whoa,
Brad.
he's still levitating.
That's a bug.
That's cheap.
Feared him.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that was a big one.
Couldn't fear the invisible guy, but he's going to kill my ninja or my necro now.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's going to kill your ninja probably because your necro's out of mana.
Did he disarm me? No, he didn't. I just have a butter knife. Bread knife. Okay. Actually, do I have? I do. I'm going to be super annoying.
The Miracle Berry.
Oh my god.
There we go. Attack this guy. Oh, Lord.
18, baby.
He's got like all. Oh, does he have wind resistance? His death resistance? Dark resistance? Yeah, he's got some wind resistance on him. I'm gonna come here. Do as much damage as I possibly can.
80? It's a good hit.
I think I'm gonna come back, guys. I think I'm gonna win this.
You better.
Use the bat skill. I should. Use
I got
the bat
money
skill.
riding on this through DMs, bruh.
Oh. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy.
Do it.
He's gonna
Purple
have
Mohawk man.
a white mage with no mana left. I would
But
be
with
surprised.
access to potions. But you got like, oh yeah, you may have. Hit it. Oh, yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
What a hit.
2.920 voxel.
Nice.
For the
now, will it ever break down your rewards for you? Like X amount from bounties, X amount for your kill, anything? Cool.
Yep,
very
that
cool.
UI upgrade is definitely planned. Might get that in before the 29th, but if not, we're definitely going to add those after. So just post-release, we'll be working on all of these little gameplay improvements.
And Brad, this is without any multiplier, right?
I think this is in regular the rank you start in, but this is just with my so I have an uncommon, a godly, and a epic Voxie. So for that win in competitor 3, in like the base rank, that's what I'm winning is 2.9 voxel per win.
Nice.
Around that, probably a little bit more, honestly.
Awesome. All right, guys. So people in the chat do want to step off, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know what's happening for today. Thank you guys for watching the stream. So essentially what's happening is there's going to be a draw for everybody who is in the stream right now to win a Voxie. And the way that works is we're going to share a link with you. We need you to just input your Discord name, your email, and your Gleam password. The password is going to be shared in the stream. And then once you enter all that information into Gleam, you're going to be entered into a draw. And then once you're entered into the draw, on the 29th, which is when we're releasing Unity, we're going to actually spin the wheel for everybody who entered. and pick out a winner. Once we've picked out a winner, we're gonna spin the wheel again to see which Voxie they're gonna win. So that will determine whether or not you win between an epic Voxie, a rare Voxie, an uncommon Voxie, or a common Voxie. So there's going to be
nice.
there's going to be two wheel spins. One wheel spin to determine who the winner is from everybody who inputs the information I mentioned earlier. And then there's going to be a second spin to determine what they're going to win. And they're going to win a Voxie, right? So it's going to be between winning an epic, a rare, an uncommon, and a common Voxie. So go ahead, guys, and keep your eyes open on the stream. Everything here has been set up by Voxie Tactics. If you look at the Twitch stream chat, all the information is there. So make sure you enter. And I don't know if you guys want to share this on Discord or anywhere else, but the more people enter, the less of a chance you have of winning. So if I were you, I would not share this password or this Gleam link on Discord, but it's completely up to you. If you guys want to lower your chances of winning, that's your prerogative. Yeah, that's the draw, guys. That's the surprise. We're super excited to have this drawn on the 29th for the big launch day. And the second thing here is, obviously, I wanted to thank you all for attending and for watching the gameplay. I hope you all learned about what's happening with Unity. And what's happening with the project. And I'm also wanted to thank Brad and Zueljin and Real Dupe for playing the game, for commenting, for providing all the awesome insights. We thank you guys a lot. We also have a ton of content coming out before the 29th. So we have a trailer, we have the stream event on the 29th, and we have a ton of other teasers and other content coming out. So keep your eyes open on our socials, join our Discord. And thank you guys so much for tuning in today.
For sure. And I just want to say, chat, don't y'all dare tell your friends about this if they weren't in this stream, because I just entered to win. Okay? I don't want no extra competition.
Yeah, for sure. All right, remember the leaks, guys. Wind weapons are good. You're going to need wind armor to combat that. Skeletons have been buffed. That's not even all of the changes. The next stream, we're going to have more leaks for you guys. So stay tuned. But I'm really excited. You guys got to see the new party roster, all of the new changes and stuff. So keep it up. And yeah, we're giving away a Voxie. That's huge. That's huge. There's an epic dragon in that pool.
Yeah.
I know.
It's going to be really good. I'm going to shop for wind weapons now.
Auto Scrabble, I hear you, and we're going to rework all of the lesser valuable status effects. So stay tuned for that as well. Awesome, guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
I'm hyped, y'all. This is going to be good. We got 2 weeks left, y'all. We're going to be all in. We're going to get to play with the new stuff.
Less than 2 weeks, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I generalize. Listen, I'll try not to live too fast, bro. I'm not a spring chicken no more.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining in today. Thank you, Brad and Zueljin, so much, and Real Dope for the game and for the commentary. We're very much excited for looking forward to the next stream, and hope you all guys have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye, y'all. Thanks.
Later, guys.
Take care, guys.